Perrysburg kicking off the soccer season. Doubleheader. Boys team from '94 honored tonight with the Jackets hosting St. Francis after a scoreless first. Home team attacking. Braden Heitmeyer on the breakaway draws Ben Baker out, goes far post just inside for the game's first goal. Perrysburg in front, but under 7 minutes to go, Knights with a golden opportunity. Josh Brennan with the rocket ties the match on the penalty kick. Final minute, St. Francis looking for the win. Jacob Hoffman ahead for Drew Puckett, but Tucker Benj scoops it up, keeping it 1-1. Final second, still 1-1. Jackets with a chance, but here comes Baker to punch it out of harm's way, and that's how the season opener ends. A fitting draw between two of the area's top teams. They've been looking forward to this game for a while.
Yeah, I had this game circled for a while. I've been waiting for it. You know, last year I went down with an injury, but I came back, I was ready to score. I had that envisioned, so yeah, I was hoping for a better outcome, but you know, it'll put a chip on our shoulder for the rest of the year. I think we'll play with some confidence. The midfield was controlling like the whole game. Dylan Motter won a ball, played me through, beautiful ball, and all I had to do was finish it. So.
In Game 2, the 2012 Perrysburg State Championship girls recognizes this year's team host Notre Dame. The girls wasted little time finding the back of the net. Perrysburg off the inbound. Emma Ogdahl gets behind both defenders, zipped it past the outstretched hands for the first of her 2 goals of the night. Less than a minute later, Notre Dame responds. And take a look at this. Maya Spencer says, "Hold my Gatorade." Boots it from 30 yards out to knot it back up. After an Eliza Bird goal, Perrysburg would not be denied. A 3-on-2 leads to Sophie Mitchell finding the left side of the net. She also finished with 2 goals tonight. 4 different Yellow Jackets score in the first, and then we move ahead to 9 minutes into the second. Perrysburg applying pressure. Mitchell floats it. Camille Francis, she taps it in, just taps it in. For her second of the night, Perrysburg rolls Notre Dame for the win.
We knew that Notre Dame is a great program. Chip Smith is an amazing coach, and they've got an amazing back line, amazing front line. And so our philosophy coming into this game was teamwork. We're all one group, and we miss Avery and Ash so much because they were such impact players on our team. But the girls we have now have only grown through club season, and we all play together through club, so we're together all year long, and that really helps us grow as a group.
Mason Lowry and Francis Stevens breaks everything down for us.
Well, we had a couple of games here on Friday Night Football to open the new soccer season that, quite frankly, left us scratching our heads. Let's start with the one that just ended. On paper, the Perrysburg girls are one of, if not the best and most dominant teams in the area. But even so, I didn't see 7 goals coming tonight, did you?
I did not until, the third one went in the first half. And it just kind of, again, they got the goal from Emma Ogdahl first. Then 18 seconds later, Maya Spencer comes down and answers it to tie the game at 1, but then it was just all smooth sailing for Perrysburg after that. It's that relentlessness that they have, and again, with the roster they have, 14 returning players from a team that had 20 wins last year, lost only 1 game, and it was in the final 8. Again, that experience that they have is really showing what they can do throughout the rest of the year, and this is just a start. I can't wait to see what's going to happen the rest of the season, but they're going to have a tough one on Wednesday night.
Fitting that they were really firing tonight on a night in which the 2012 state championship Perrysburg team was honored at halftime. That was a team that had no problem scoring, just like this year's Perrysburg girls. The Perrysburg boys, they may for a little bit. Remember, they have to replace guys like Alex Diaz and Matt Zinn, basically 80% of their goals scored from last year. So to go back to the motif of scratching one's head, given how dominant they were for large periods of the first match tonight, they got to be wondering how in the heck didn't we win this thing?
Braden Heitmeyer was the best player on the field for them in the second half, and really, to be fair, he was able to get in behind. He had one really great goal, and obviously, again, Ben Baker's going to be a really tough kid. He's not going to give up a lot of goals, and I think the biggest thing for them right now is the way they attack, the way that they defend is good. They just got to be able to find a guy who can put the ball away. I think Heitmeyer is going to be that kid. It might not be here right now, but again, still the first game is, this is not a scrimmage. This is a live game, and I think the biggest thing for them right now is he didn't play a year ago, so they did not have him. They have him now. If you imagine they had him last year, that team's probably making a little bit of a run, probably towards against Sick Nations in the regional final instead of St. John. So I think that St. Francis side, they got some really good things going forward. Obviously,
Sure.
with Brennan and those guys like that, Boston Brock and Puckett as well, too. I think defensively he's going to have to figure out some things. I thought Owen Little did a pretty decent job. But again, Baker kept them in that game. It could have been a lot worse. Obviously, Heitmeyer had that breakaway, got in behind Baker, hit the side, and it could have been a 2-1 game. They win that game. But unfortunately, we're not going to see this matchup like we saw in the district final last fall. But again, I would like to see these teams play each other one more time in November.
Two thoroughly entertaining matchups tonight on Friday Night Football. Can't wait for the meat of the season to get underway next week.